Isa Nacewa after the 2010 Heineken Cup semi-final defeat to Toulouse. Isa Nacewa will go down as one of, if not the, greatest foreign imports in Irish rugby history, but he could have been in all black. The curtain came down on Nacewa's incredible Leinster career last weekend, for the second time, and it couldn't have ended in a better fashion as he helped Leo Cullen's men to a historic double. His international career lasted under 3 minutes. One cap for Fiji at the 2003 Rugby World Cup in Australia. The 22-20 defeat to Scotland. I was very young. I was 20 years old and I had just come off the back of winning the NPC with Auckland. I wasn't actually involved, I was the 23rd man that day, and then you get asked, do you want to go to a World Cup? It's not a hard decision to make, he told the Left Wing, Independent IE's rugby podcast in association with Laya Healthcare. I didn't really think I was going to be an All Black then. I had only been in a semi-professional environment just on 6 months. There was always the dream as a kid, but going to a World Cup was a pretty cool thing, and the rest is history. It was only when he was selected for the Auckland Blues in 2005 that he was listed as an ineligible player. He tried to reverse the decision, but was unsuccessful, and his dream of playing for New Zealand was gone. It was a decision which ultimately saw him look for a career in Europe. If I didn't get that cap, then I probably wouldn't have spent 10 years at Leinster. So there are no regrets, but I can say that now that I'm retired, Leinster were not the only team interested in Nacewa's services, but Michael Cheika convinced his to throw his lot in with the Irish side. I had a couple of offers from clubs around Europe, but the fact that Czechs flew to New Zealand and met me at Cafe in Mount Eden, I thought that was pretty impressive in itself, he added. On the same trip, I think he went down the road to Hamilton because the Cheetahs were playing the Chiefs, and talked to CJ van der Linde. That he went out there and talked to me face-to-face was a great start to our relationship. He said, you get the chance to play with Chris Whittaker, who I knew from his time with the TAHs, Felipe Contepomi, Rico, Shaggy, the upcoming Lukey Fitz and Rob Carney. It wasn't a hard sell. I definitely wasn't going to a club that was renowned for kicking the ball. At least I knew I was going north to play decent rugby. Czech sold that to me in the cafe, I shook his hand, and off we went. Subscribe to the Left Wing, Independent IE's rugby podcast in association with Laya Healthcare, with Luke Fitzgerald and Will Slattery for the best discussion and analysis each week. From in-depth interviews with some of Irish rugby's biggest stars to unmatched insights into the provinces and the national team, the Left Wing has all your rugby needs covered. Listen and subscribe to the Left Wing on iTunes and SoundCloud online editors.